Good day. How are you today? How are you creating the day today? Well, today I want to talk about holidays. Holidays. What is that? Let's check it out. What is the definition of the dictionary of holidays? First of all, right? Because we talk about holidays, but okay, let's see. So holidays, definition. It's a day of festivity or recreation when no work is done. Let's see. An extended period of leisure and recreation, especially one spent away from home or in traveling a vacation. Okay. Let's see. Nothing more like the real meaning of holiday. It says, a day fixed by law or custom on which ordinary business is suspended in commemoration of some event or in honor of some person. Any day that is exempted from work is distinguished as a holiday. Interesting, huh? That's a definition of holiday. Pretty simple. Well, the reason why I want to talk about holidays is because for some people, holidays is a time for joy, rejoice, celebration, right? That is supposed to be holidays, right? Holiday. And I bet it comes from a holy day, being holy, right? So let's see the derivation. Let's see. Holy day derivation. Okay, so it comes from, let's see, it's come from holy and day. It's interesting. Religious, it says holiday comes from holy and day, meaning a religious festival. And the word has even pronounced that way until the 16th century, holy day. Because it's considered to be holy. It's a religious festival. There we go. Okay, a little more on holidays. As of holiday, the word emerged in 1500s as a replacement of an earlier medieval word, holiday, with a, which itself substituted other words. But at the end, it means holy day. So it's a religious day, right? Okay, so for some of us, holidays are awesome. Time for joy, family, food, enjoyment, social life, seeing the people you haven't seen in forever, partaking an amazing time. And for others of us, has been kind of like a lonely time, a time to remind us we're not in life where we want to be, right? A time when you're like, okay, what am I doing with my life? Is year 2020 to end, right? Beginning of 2023, and I'm far from where I want to be. So maybe you lost your dear one, right? Either a parent, or you lost your significant other, or God forbid, a child. And it's truly not a happy time of your life. So I dig you. I really do. So here is something that I was talking on a past podcast, something that has really helped me, two things that have really, really helped me to get up from this season, right? Even three. So here's three things that you can do in order to get out of the holiday blues. If you are those people that are happy on holidays, just stop this podcast. This is not for you. This is well done on doing what you're doing. My thing is just keep on doing what you're doing. Now, the one of you guys that are in the holiday blue season, right? There's three things that are really, really, really effective. One is get out of the environment you normally live in. If you live in your city, home city, and you're going to spend the holidays by yourself, I give you a little tip. Get the hell out of there. And book, it doesn't have to be expensive. Book a night out somewhere else. I don't care if it's 20 miles away from where you live. Book an area, especially if you like space, if you like nature, get out of there, drive, right? Bike, whatever you do, just get out of your city and spend a little time out. Walk the streets of that new area, meet people, talk to a stranger, ask them how they are, question about their life, get interested, Get out. Sometimes at the beginning it's hard. If you're really, really into the blues, it's hard to communicate. Just get out in front of people and communicate. Ask questions. Observe. Get out of your area. Get out of your house. Number 1. Number 2, move your body. Go into a long stroll, like a long one. If you like running, run. If you like biking, bike. If you don't like to do any sports, get out in your 2 feet, get a pair of comfortable shoes and get out of your house and walk. Get into the nicest area that you can reach and just walk where there's a lot of space. That's number 2. And number 3, it is really interesting. Help another one on anything. If you have, sometimes they have these things. I have never done that, and I'm curious about that, and I would really like to do it. Maybe this holiday season I do that. There's areas where churches get together and they feed the people, on the holidays, just to give them some kind of something to have that makes them a little happier, right? Go and volunteer to do that, just for the hell of it. Experience, like, what is lighten or what is to light somebody else's life. Go do something different that you never do before. Call a friend that you haven't been in touch in for so long. Like, do something out of your comfort zone, but help another in any way. Write a letter. Maybe you have a friend that you have had, an upset for many, many years, and you haven't talked to that friend in forever because you decided you were right and they were wrong. You know what? Change your viewpoint today. Write a letter. How are you, friend? It's been so long I haven't seen you. Just get in communication with that person. Or if you haven't called your parents, call your parents. If you haven't called your children, call your children. Do something that will lighten the life of those around you. Volunteer in a sports event. Volunteer on an arts event. Volunteer on anything that you know that is going to enhance the life of others. And I'm telling you, I'm not joking to you. If you apply those 3 things, really, really, the blues will turn into joy. And all of a sudden, you'll end up joining those guys that are happy during the holidays. You don't need things. You don't need to have a huge family reunion. You don't need to have a significant other. You don't need, because you know what the business is. If you don't have it right now, okay, you just, first of all, you have to observe that, right? I don't have it. I give you my story. So here I am. I have been married twice, right? I've divorced, I don't know, like near 10 years ago. And I'm by myself. And I have 2 options, guy. I can be so miserable. I have a new Frenchie dog, which I adore. Thanks God, she's bringing so much light to my life. And, it's mutual. I give a lot of love to her, and she gives me a lot of love. But my point is, I can be so miserable. Thanksgiving, I didn't have anybody to have it with, quote unquote, but I had lots of friends. So guess what I did? A friend invited me. I say, yes, let's go. And guess what? I had a blast. I cook special desserts. I went there. I help them. I make them happy. And they make me happy because of that. Christmas, I'm going to do the same. So do I have somebody to spend it with? Not right now. But it doesn't matter. I can create somebody to spend it with, right? And I'm getting out of the city. I'm getting into space. I'm taking my girl out. And we're going to have a blast with a friend of ours, which is a very, very close friend of mine. So I decided I was going to make a different cycle on that, right? This holiday season, I'm not joking with you. I've been working my booty off. And it has been, I would like to sleep a couple of hours additional every morning. But I can't. I have a lot of creations to do. But what I'm adding to my day, even if I don't, quote unquote, have the time, if I'm helping others, and guess what is happening? A transformation is happening. I'm really smiling again. I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting. So I'm noting my successful actions, and I decided to share it with you because this season ain't easy for those who are not happy, right? Maybe you want to have the perfect partnership and you don't have it. Maybe you want to have the perfect business and you don't have it. It's the 10th time you succumb on that business. Maybe. Doesn't matter. I tell you something. First of all, you have ahead time to keep on deciding to create that, right? The life doesn't end here. So keep on going, stand up and keep on walking, and then keep on running. But for the holidays, those 3 things, guys. 1, get the hell out of your house, go somewhere else where there's a lot of space. 2, get a comfortable pair of shoes and take the longest walk of your life. Walk for 2 hours. Walk in one direction for an hour and then walk in the opposite direction for an hour. And you'll see how life, just observe around you, changes. And the next one, help somebody. Get in communication with somebody which you haven't communicated in a very long time. Send them a beautiful card or a beautiful letter or just a beautiful phone call, a beautiful message, an amazing text message. Whatever it is, get in communication. I tell you, those 3 things can turn your blues of holidays around to, instead of blues, sunshine, light on the holiday season. And that is my wish to you. I love you.